Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we got a little update on the Touareg. If this is your first time stopping by, I am Joe. That there's Sasha, Honey's laying over there. And this is my 2007 V10 TDI diesel Touareg. Tonight we're gonna prep the rear here to build a tire carrier, because that's what we need. So yeah, stick around. We'll show you how to remove the rear bumper cover on a first gen Touareg. All right, so the first thing I did is set the suspension in off-road mode. So if you have the air suspension, if you put it in off-road, that should give us enough room to get the bolts that are in the wheel well without having to take the wheel off. What I did here was I went in and printed off the bolt locations from ALLDATA to give you a little view on where they're at. So first thing we got to do is remove the tail lights so we can get at the ones that sit under there. Then there's a few in the wheel wells, and then there's a couple underneath that we'll get. So we'll start doing that. Tail light ones, they're T25 Torx. The ones on the lower part of the fascia are T30, and I'm going to be using our little Milwaukee 1/4 inch electric ratchet. Normal 1/4 inch ratchet will work just fine as well. This is just a little quicker, so we will get started. The passenger side didn't have the covers on the tail light for the bolts. That one's about to fall out anyways. But all it is a little flat blade screwdriver. Just pry them out a little bit. And as you can see, maybe a little dark, but there's some T25 Torxes back there. So after that, the taillight just slides out. It's got one little retainer clip in the outside lower corner. So you just have to pop it out of that. And then there's just a connector. Tail light is out, and now you can see the top bolts for the fascia, for the bumper cover, and those are just T30 Torx, so we'll zip those guys out. Alright, so got 2 bolts on each side out, so top of the bumper cover is loose. Next up we're going to do the lower ones. And I'll kind of show you there. They're right there, there, and then 2 on the other side as well. Those are also T30s. And we'll do those. Alright, so that is it with the bolts on the rear. They are out down below. So now we got to work on the ones that are in the wheel well. All right, for the side, I ended up having to pull that trim piece. Here's the one from the driver's side off to get access to, there's a couple bolts bolts there. There is 4 of them on the inside, and once the bumper cover's off, I'll show you that, where those are at. Those guys are T20, so after we get that guy off, I'll show you what it looks like on the other side. It just wraps around the bumper and then got some double-sided tape, so we'll have to tape that guy back on when we go to put the bumper on the final time. It's got a little channel, so we'll get the other side off, and then the bumper will just kind of slide off the back. All right, so as you saw there, the bumper just slides straight back. I just wanted to show this real quick. It's got, that's why it's only half off. It's got the connector right there for the rear parking sensors. So we'll have to undo that guy. So there it is, fairly simple. So there it is, all off. As you can see on the side here, it's just got a couple little retainers that it slides into. Those guys there. So yeah, once you have all the bolts off, you just pull straight back. It's a little easier with 2 people, but as you see, it can be done with 1. So that's all it is to it. Got 2 bolts on each side underneath the taillight, so that's 4 up there. And then 4 along the bottom. And then it just has 4 on the sides, on the inside of the bumper cover there. You can see where they're at on the wheel well liner. To focus here. So there's 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and a couple there. So I might have 5. So mine only had 4, but so maybe 5. Mine only had 4 on each side. And with 227,000 miles on it now, I wouldn't doubt if the bumper's been off a couple times. Let me look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, looks like it should be 5 on the inside. So yeah, there is pulling the rear bumper cover off a first gen Touareg. And we'll get to why I did that here. So the reason why I pulled the rear bumper cover off is we're gonna mount a swing out spare tire carrier on this guy. Got a couple jerry cans and another wheel. So we'll mount a tire carrier, and just kind of wanted to see what I'm dealing with and how I want to mount it. We're gonna have to cut up some of the rear bumper cover for the mount on the tire carrier. So we're probably gonna have to slice out a bit of this area because we will probably be bolting it onto that part of the car, or part of the little SUV, I guess, whatever you want to call it. And I just kind of wanted to see what I'm working with. We're probably going to do some bigger riv nuts on there, and then we'll have to do something on this side for it to latch to, and I've been considering using the tow hook for that area, being that'll be pretty beefy. And it'll come out of the tow hook and have a latch on there, and have a tow hook out the end of that mount. So that's probably what's going to happen. So that'll be the next video on this guy, and we will start fabricating that. So if you want to see that come along and you aren't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. If you have any comments on how I should do it, comment down below. And if this was helpful for you, give it the thumbs up, and we will play around with this some more. So that is all for tonight. And as always, I appreciate you guys killing some time with me tonight.